Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain about how to interface an LED with Arduino microcontroller and by using a timer to generate a delay. Example, you take one LED. I want to blink the LED. So there are a lot of methods are there. We can use a delay program that is called as delay. Inside the bracket, if you put 1000 means that is called as 1 millisecond. So like that we can generate the delay. But now today I am going to explain how to generate delay using the timer register. So first I am going to design the circuit. For that I am using the Proteus software. First from the port select the Arduino controller. From that you select UNO. Next one is I need an LED. So directly type LED. So the animated LED model. Now I'm going to give the common anode connection. So take a ground. I'm going to connect in pin number 7. So if you give 1 to this particular pin number 7, this LED will be on and 0 means it will be off. So the on off using some delay. This delay is generated by using the timer register. Next I'm going to explain about the timers. After that I'm going to explain about the program. Arduino controller, there are 3 timers are there. Timer 0, timer 1, timer 2. So now I am going to explain about the timer 1. I am going to explain about timer 1. In timer 1, so it is called as an 16-bit timer. So 16-bit timer means 2 power 16 is nothing but 65,536. So the minimum value of the timer is 0 and the maximum value of the timer is 65,536. So for example, I am giving a clock pulse to the timer. So initially the timer value will be 0. When I give a single clock pulse, the timer value will get 1. If I give 10 clock pulse, the timer value will become as 10. So if I give 65,535, the timer value will be 65,535. After that, a interrupt is occur. That interrupt is called as a timer overflow interrupt. So we can set any value in between 0 to 65,536. When the timer reaches the maximum value, what will happen is an interrupt will occur. That is called as a timer overflow interrupt. Next one is called as a prescaler value. So what is meant by prescaler value means if you give 1 clock pulse, so what will happen means every 1 clock pulse the timer will get incremented. But here we are giving some prescaler value. So what will happen means every 1024 clock pulse the timer will get incremented. Suppose we can do like this also. Every clock pulse the timer will get incremented, or every 8 clock pulse the timer will get incremented, or every 16 clock pulse the timer will get incremented, or every 64 clock pulse the timer will get incremented. That is called as a prescaler value. Next one is how to generate the delay. For that, there is a formula is there. Maximum time. For example, I am using a 16-bit timer. By using this 16-bit timer, we can generate a maximum delay of 4.19 seconds. So how we are getting this 4.19 seconds? So the timer maximum value is 65,535. Next one is divide by. So the operating frequency of the Arduino controller is 16 into 10 power 6 divided by 1024. That is called as prescaler. So you will get this value. Next, I am going to calculate the value of X. So this is a formula is 65,535 minus 16 megahertz. That is the frequency of the Arduino controller into time divided by pre-scalar value. So I have taken the pre-scalar value is 1024. So here pre-scalar value is 1024 and operating frequency is 16 megahertz and the maximum timer value is 65,535. Suppose I want to generate a delay of 2 seconds or 3 seconds or 2.5 seconds or 1 second. That value I have to put it in the time. So when I substitute this value, so I will get one value. That is first I need a delay of 4 seconds. So here instead of time I am putting as 4. So if you substitute this value, so I will get a number that is called as an 3035. So 3035 is nothing but preload value or timer count value. So if you give the value 3035, I will get a delay of 4 seconds. Next one is here 3-second delay I need. So in this formula, here the time is 4, here I have to use 3. When you multiply and divide, I will get the value 18660. That is called as a preload value. So if you substitute this value, automatically I will get a delay of 3. First line is hash define LED pin 7. So I have connected the LED at pin number 7. So I am taking as pin number 7 as LED pin. Instead of 7, I am writing as LED pin. That is, I am going to define. Next one is float value is equal to 30235. I am going to generate a delay of 4 seconds. If I want to generate a delay of 4 seconds, what is the value I have to store? Preload value is 3035. It is a float number. So float means you can put as 3035.55, 3.56, any value you got to use. Next, I am going to write the program in the void setup. So if you want to execute the lines only one time, means you have to write that line in the void setup function. First one is the LED is called as an output device. So pin mode means whether you are going to use that particular pin as input or output. So here output, which pin you are going to make as an output? LED pin. That is pin number 7. No interrupt means I am going to disable all the interrupts. Next one is I am using a registers. Timer control register A and B. First I am going to initialize the value as 00. Next one is timer counter is equal to value. So what is the value I have stored here? 3035. That value will be stored in the timer counter register. Next, I am going to set the pre-scalar value. So TCCR1B means, so there is a register, 8-bit register. In that register only I have to select the pre-scalar value. So I have selected the pre-scalar value is 1024. Next, enable timer overflow interrupt. So TI mask means timer mask. So it is used to enable and disable the interrupts. Next one is enable all the interrupts. Interrupt open bracket, close bracket, semicolon means enable all the interrupts. Next one is, this is called as an interrupt program. So that if there is any overflow occurs, actually what means you are giving the value. Value is the, what is the value? 3035. If you give 3035, for every 1024 clock pulse, the counter will get incremented. When it reaches the value 65,535, automatically an interrupt will occur. When an interrupt occurs, it will come to this loop. Here what I have written is LED pin. So LED pin, it will read the value. Suppose the LED pin value is 1. And next one is it will invert the value. So 1 means it will make us 0. And it will write that value in the particular pin. That is called as digital write. So 1 means 1 is available, it will convert into 0. Next, after that small delay, once again it will go and check what is the value available? 0. It will leave the value and it will get invert and write it in the particular pin. It will become as 1. So like that, continuously the LED will be on and off. Now I am going to verify the program. So now the program is verified. I am going to execute the program. So I have verified the program and the hex file is stored in the desktop. So now I am going to double click the Arduino microcontroller. From select the program file, select desktop. So timer, select the timer X file, click OK and play. So we can see the LED blinking. So that is, I'm giving a delay. Based on the delay, so LED will be on and off. So if you are giving small delay, immediately the LED will be on and off. If you give a large delay, it will take some time for blinking. This all about the timer